There has long been talk of a bridge or tunnel being built between Great Britain and Ireland, potentially connecting the two countries and making travel much easier. But why hasn't this been done yet? And is it even possible? The short answer is no. And the slightly longer answer is no, definitely not. And here's why. Great Britain and Ireland are separated by what's known as the Irish Sea. The shortest distance across the sea is about 20 miles or 32 kilometers now. That doesn't sound like a lot, especially when you consider that there are bridges that are far longer than that. The longest bridge in the world, for example, is over 120 miles or nearly 200 kilometers long. So why can't we build a bridge between Great Britain and Ireland that's just 20 miles long? Well, it turns out that the Irish Sea is not just 20 miles wide, it's actually closer to 50 miles wide at its shortest point. The reason it appears so narrow on most maps is because of something called the Mercator projection. This is a map projection that's commonly used to depict the world, but it has some distortions, especially when it comes to the higher latitudes. You can see these distortions if you look at a map of the world that's not a Mercator projection. You'll notice that the Irish Sea is much wider than it looks on a Mercator projection. But even if we ignore the Mercator projection and accept that the Irish Sea is around 20 miles wide, there's another problem. That's because the seabed beneath the Irish Sea is incredibly deep in places. In fact, it's one of the deepest parts of the ocean. If you were to build a bridge over it, it would need to be at least 350 feet or 100 meters deep, which would be a new record for the deepest bridge in the world. Currently, the deepest bridge in the world is the Danyang Kunshan Grand Bridge in China, which is only 260 feet or 80 meters deep. But even if we could build a bridge that's 350 feet deep, there's another problem. The Irish Sea is home to some of the strongest currents in the world. These currents would make it very difficult for ships to travel through, which is why there are no plans for a bridge or tunnel between Great Britain and Ireland at this time. Instead, the only way to get from one country to the other is by taking a ferry or flying, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. After all, if we had a bridge, we'd have to pay tolls to use it, and that would be a pain, not to mention the environmental impact of building such a massive structure. So for now, we can enjoy the beautiful views of the Irish Sea and be thankful that we don't have to pay tolls to cross it. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to leave a like and subscribe so you never miss an upload. Thanks for watching.